Good morning, Shlog fans. Leia and I are at the shop. Leia, come here, get this. Haha, she's throwing the frisbee. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Sorry. Anyway, we're at the shop, getting ready to throw the frisbee for a little bit, get this dog some exercise because we did not get out for a bicycle ride or a hike this morning. Hey! So, yeah. It is yet another beautiful day in Western Colorado. I think it's going to be almost 60 today, and spring has sprung, folks. It's getting out of control busy at the shop. Go, girl, go! Yeah. Thank you, Lord, for all the work. Thank you guys for paying attention to these silly things on the internet. It really means the world to me. I feel like we're doing good work. If you guys like this, if you're just joining us for a Shlog and you haven't subscribed, please go ahead and do it if you think we've earned it. Only if you think we've earned it. Because, yeah, I just want to spread the gospel of two wheels around the planet, right? And I think if you're like me, you know that dirt bikes are one of the best things about life. So, yeah, it would just help if you hit that subscribe button. It would just mean the world. Also, if you get the little notification bell and click that thing, that will let you all know every time we do a new video, which is almost every day. And yeah, it's gonna be an awesome day today. I got a ton of work. I'm gonna finish the KTM 50 up. I gotta change some tires. I gotta service the little mini bike. And then I might get moving on the 300i and doing a ton of work on that thing. So, gonna be a good day. Let's get on with the daily Shlog. All right, mail time, everybody. This one, though, I sent to myself, so I'm very excited. Let's take a look inside the box. Boom! Carbon up armor. I'm pretty excited about this because, as you guys saw in my other video, I broke the clutch cover on the KTM Daisy. I'm excited to check out these things. Also really happy to see that. Proudly made in the USA. I did not know that. That's even more awesome. Even more reason to spend a little more money on something. Ooh, look at that. Right on. There it is. Clearly there's some assembly required. There's a gasket, a sticker, all important sticker. So installation guide, looks like that little tool is for putting the sleeves in, so that's cool, right on. So the thing with your newer KTM Husky 2-stroke is if you mix up the bolts in the clutch cover and put them in the wrong place, you will break the starter, and that's a huge pain in the butt because the starter, to get the starter out, you have to take the motor out of the frame. Yeah, God, it's a nightmare. So, yeah, don't do that. And I will definitely go over the whole installation process on this thing when I get a chance. Maybe today, definitely this week. Make sure you stick around to the channel and keep an eye on that because I'm going to be testing this thing. I'm going to put it on and I'm going to hit it with a hammer because they show people doing that. So I'm going to do it. I'm going to put the thing on my KTM and I'm going to take a big old friggin' dead blow, metal dead blow, and hit this thing because they say I can do it. So why not try for you guys? So yeah, I'm super psyched about that. Thanks. I bought this from Rocky Mountain. I paid full boat for this thing. So zero sponsorship on this. If anybody from Carbon Up is watching this thing and are interested in sponsoring or doing anything with us, let me know. If not, no big deal. I'm really excited to try this thing out. Yeah, should be awesome. All right, so we are putting the little KTM back together. I got the carburetor back together. I'm going to put this thing on, put the spark plug in it, and see if it starts. I have a feeling it's going to, which is awesome. I'm pretty excited about that. And then we can move on to more projects. All right, 50 is back together. Let's see if she's gonna start. Oh, gotta flip the choke on. I forgot which is... Everything about these bikes is kind of a pain. Let's see. 100% sure there's gas going into it, but I think wiring repair came loose, so gotta do a better job of that. See if I have some better connectors. All right, now we'll get it fixed. So what we're gonna do to solve that little problem we were having, because these wires are thick and hard to get into one of those little guys, we're gonna solder here and then put some heat shrink over it and then put just this in. So that will solve that problem. All right, that's a better connection in every way. Should have done that in the first place. That's all right. Now let's see if she'll start for us. They work way better with spark. Sweet! Gotta tighten up that exhaust pipe and then we'll be good to go. Give this customer a call, let him know that he can remove the 50 KTM from his entire existence, which will make him a very happy man. Awesome. On to the next job. We are going to prep the carbon up armor to get ready to put on my KTM. So reading the instructions, it says that we're going to use this little tool in here to install these sleeves. And there's 4 black ones and 3 silver ones. I think they're different sizes, so that should be easy enough to do. So yeah, all right. So take this, put that on there, and pick one of the big ones and see how hard this is. There we go. Nice. So in the instructions it says put them in from the back, use this tool because that helps leave that gap or that space. So seems legit. All right, we're gonna keep going around here to the other big one. Now we got little ones. Oh, the sadness. So, gotta get this brake pedal out of the way. It's gonna be really hard because this clutch cover is dislodged, so it's okay. We'll just undo it. This bolt right here is the one you don't want to put too long of one in because that's your starter. And if you run too long of this bolt is too long, goes in, it hits that starter, and if you tighten it down, it'll break the case and cause the starter to break, and then the motor comes out of the frame. That is not what you want. Oh, look what I did. That is awesome. I really can't even believe it. Everything else looks great in there. Obviously took a little dinger there, but whatever. That's all fine. Everything's good. So I got lucky. I'm gonna hang this on the wall unless one of you guys wants this thing. I will package it up and ship it to you if you want a redonkulously broken clutch cover. Otherwise, I'm hanging it on the wall for the Gospel 2 wheels because that's pretty awesome. Yeah, so let's grab our carbon up cover and try it out. I think it's gonna be awesome. clean up this surface a bit. All right. So, I guess together we go. So they give you this bolt for here. So we'll run that in. I'm assuming that those little spacers, it'll pull down tight as I tighten these down. And they want you to leave them out so that the gasket goes on right. But we'll find out. And as with all things on motorcycles, you kind of want to just get all of them in there and the threads started before you tighten any of them all the way down, because nothing fits just perfectly. So you want to get them all started so that nothing is cocking it off to the sides. That's right. We're testing the carbon up with a pretty big, nasty hammer. This is for you guys on the internet. So you have seen, maybe you've seen their advertising and it shows people hitting things with hammers. You never know if that's real, right? So I'm gonna hit it with a hammer. I'm gonna beat on my 2018 KTM 250 with a hammer. I'm impressed. I'm not hitting it any harder than that though. I'm terrified. But I'm sure I will drop it in the rocks again. But so far so good. That's awesome. I'm excited. So now I gotta tip this thing back up, put oil, well, I gotta drain what oil's in it out, then fill it up with oil. I got my super cool System Tech Racing fill plug. Thanks, Johnny Bruckbauer. Put that on, because that's awesome. Now I'm super cool guy. Sweet, carbon up, passed the first test. Trust me, we'll be doing lots more testing on it. Got the carbon up guard on. Put oil on the bike. I'm excited about that. Probably, I don't know. Probably won't get to test and see if it leaks until, I don't know, this weekend or something. But feeling pretty good about that. I think it's going to be awesome. I'm really excited to see how it holds up over time. So that's cool for you guys. Also, yeah, it's $120. I got it from Rocky Mountain. You can either buy it from Rocky Mountain or Jeff Slavin's. I chose Rocky Mountain, so their shipping is fast. So that's awesome. Now I'm going to be changing the oil in this BMW what is this thing? F650 GS. Anyway, yeah, I'm not going to film it. It's pretty boring. If you guys want to see that, comment below. The next one that comes in, I'll show you, but it's not all that exciting. So I'm going to get that done, and then we'll get on to the next project, which I believe is the 199 of Travis Pastrana. All right, so I know I said I wasn't going to show you this Beamer oil change, but I just got to show you my frustration with this Beamer oil change. So normally oil change, there's a drain bolt down here, there's a oil filter somewhere, you got to take it off. You might take the skid plate off and all that so it keeps it clean. But on an F650 you get to remove the entire side cowling, it's over there, to get to this bolt, because that's the oil tank. Come on. Come on. Right on, guys. So we got the 199 of Travis Pastrana on the left, except for that it's a 125 four-stroke. And doing a little lunch eating at 324. But customer complaint on this guy is that it pops and sputters, backfires at high RPM. It's got an aftermarket pipe, and I don't think it's ever been jetted. It's also got something weird going on with the fuel screw, but yeah, it's got a pro circuit, full system. My guess is it hasn't been jetted, so I'm going to spin that carburetor around and take a real good look at what's inside of it while I eat my lunch. Probably just needs more gas. So, as part of the investigative part of what I do for a living, take the spark plug out because let's see how it's running. If it was what I thought it would be real lean. But it's pretty rich looking. Hang on, phone's ringing. Highland Cycles, this is Morgan. So, like I said, that's super rich, and I'm looking, and the choke is on. And I don't know if they think that maybe that means off, and that, anyway, that they have it backwards. And like, honestly, a lot of people do that. Like, that's a pretty common thing on these old style carburetors that actually have real chokes instead of, well, this one actually isn't an enrichener, but anyway, they get them backwards. So I'm still gonna check the jetting and make sure it's all good, but I have a feeling they left the choke on, and that's what was causing it. So that'd be cool. Be super easy. We'll definitely slap a new plug in it and go from there. And look, it's dueling mini bikes. Zach is working on a mini bike also. His is cooler though, because it's a Honda. Honestly, if I'm gonna buy a mini bike, it's gonna be a Honda. But it's not Travis Pastrana's bike, because new guys don't get to work on Travis Pastrana's bike. So the main jet's a 102. Now we gotta check and see what stock was, because we definitely want to at least be stock sea level or even bigger. Probably bigger, honestly. So quick thing, in case you guys don't know this, most of you guys probably do. If you're looking at the VIN, so vehicle identification number, on one of these motorcycles, it's right back in there. If you're ever wondering what year your motorcycle is, or the motorcycle you're considering buying, so I know it's hard to see. Anyway, the VIN's right in there. The 10th digit of that VIN is representative of the year. If it's from the 2000s, so 2001 up to 2009, it's going to be just a number, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to 9. If it's before that, it'll be a letter. If it's after that, it'll be a letter. There's charts you can get, just download online, print it off real fast so you know what letter means what. But yeah, like 10th digit, this one is a 3, so it's an 03. Little 125, I think it's a DRZ 125 is technically what this is called. So let's go look up and see what that stock jetting would have been. It looks like it's already got a different main jet in it, so probably it's correct, and probably it's just that the choke was on. I'm gonna put one size up from that, because I think with the choke off it'll probably run just fine like that. So let's find a 105. This is a large slot Mikuni style main jet. We're gonna slap that thing in here and see what happens with the new plug and with the choke off. All right, carburetor's back on. Everything's ready to go. Choke is off. So now let's see what happens. Promising. One kick. Choke is off. Gonna drop the idle down. It's starting to sound better. Let's see. Yeah, I like it. All right, let's take it for a ride. Battle rages on with the Suzuki. Still doing weird things. I leaned it out, so I went from had a 102.5, went to a 105, went down to a 97.5, and really nothing has changed. So I'm not sure what's leaking. I feel like there's something leaking somewhere. Or maybe there's something wrong with the air filter, so I'm gonna take a look at that. Little DRZ 125 is confounding me. I keep finding little things that I think are right or wrong, and I change this or that, and so far exactly the same running condition. I am going to try some more stuff tomorrow. It's the end of the day. I gotta get home. I gotta get to dinner with my wife and family. So that's what's gonna happen right now. Yeah, but we'll be back at it tomorrow, so stay tuned. Make sure you subscribe if you want to find out what's wrong with this DRZ. I don't know. It's yeah, I don't know. Anyway, we're gonna figure it out, because we always do eventually. Yeah, you can see lots of work to do. It's awesome. It's springtime in the Rockies, and that makes me happy. I just want to thank you guys so much for watching all these Shlogs. I really enjoy doing them. I hope that they're inspiring you to get out, try working on your bike, fix your motorcycle, and get out and ride the motorcycle, because that's what they're all about. These things are made to be ridden and dropped and beaten on and whatever. You know, got the new carbon up clutch cover on the KTM. Just so you guys know, I have a separate Recluse aluminum clutch cover for it, which I actually had before. I just kind of forgot I had, because Recluse gave it to me about a year ago. Anyway, it's just a cover. So if the carbon up one doesn't work, we'll, you know, I'll go to that one, because I've gotten some information from some folks that say that the gasket on the carbon up guy can poke out and leak. So I'm gonna find out. I'm gonna run it and find out if I can break it that way or whatever. Yeah. So what are we gonna do tomorrow? Do stuff. Anyway, we're gonna start by fixing this DRZ 125, and then Zach has to finish the little CRF 80, and then we're gonna try to blow the pipe out on this guy right here. It's gonna be popping the pipe out on that, so that should be good. Hopefully it works with the Hydroforce. Oh, and then we're going to take apart a YZ450 tomorrow and see what's wrong with the top end of that. Then we're going to work on softening up the YZ250FX, the 2020, and yeah, go forward. So going to be a good day tomorrow, guys. Make sure you join us tomorrow. We're always having fun, always doing stuff, always learning. I hope you guys like these things. It means the world that you watch them. If you do and you haven't yet, go ahead, hit the subscribe button. I know I keep harping on that, but we are like 7 people away from 2,000 subscribers. So as soon as we hit that, I'm doing a hat and hoodie combo giveaway. It will probably be over on our Facebook page, which is facebook.com/Highland Cycles. I think I'm going to do a photo contest. Get ready. Start getting your really cool dirt bike pictures ready, because we're going to be submitting those and having people vote on them. It's going to be a lot of fun. So anyway, have a great day, guys. Get out, spread the gospel of two wheels, and please, the sun's out. The days are getting longer. It's getting warmer. You got to find some time to ride your dirt bikes.